Alright, hello everyone, what is up? My name is Marshall, and today we are starting with episode number 11 of this Hoffenheim career mode. And I know I've been away for a while, I've just been kind of busy and inconsistent. And in the last episode, I asked you guys for transfer suggestions, and we got none. So thanks for that. I really appreciate all the support. Okay guys, so since you did not get any suggestions in the comments section in time, I'm going to be going to sign Florian Grillitsch this year. Now, since he's only 21, we cannot get him on a pre-contract, but he should be very much below. Start over. Alright guys, so there will be two players that I'm going to go for in this transfer window, maybe three. If we have time and money. It just depends on if we sell players. I don't think we'll be able to use any of them as makeway in the deal, but I think we'll be able to raise just enough money from each player to get one or two. Okay, so there are a couple players that I'm going to bring in this window that I've decided. Florian Grillitsch being one of them. He's out of contract in 6 months, which normally means that we could sign him on pre-contract, which is what we did in real life, but since he's under the age of 24, we cannot do that in FIFA. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and buy him, try to get him on the cheap here. He's valued at 3.4. They think we can get him as low as 800,000. Okay, I'm definitely on board with that. We'll put in a bid of 800,000 and see if he signs that. He's got 80 potential too, which I was quite surprised to see. Very happy about that one. Now the other player that we could look at is Marco Fabian. His stats are actually really nice. You can see he's a little bit slow, but he's decent, the Mexican, and he has 4-star skills as well and can play on the right and the left and at cam. So I think I'll be looking to get him this window, maybe though. But another player that's intriguing me is Marco Marin. Now he is German, and that is an upside for him, although he has recently arrived, so I don't know if we'll be able to sign him. He can play on the left and at cam, and he is also a 4-star skiller. So I think we'll go with Fabian, but it's possible that Marco Marin could be cheaper. But again, you can see that he's recently arrived from Chelsea for 7 million, and sometimes in the January window you can't buy them if they've recently arrived, so we might be having to go for Marco Fabian. So let me know what you guys think about that one in the comments, but hopefully we'll bring Grillitsch in by the end of the episode. Well, that's unfortunate. Looks like they've accepted an offer from Zenit of 2.7 for Grillitsch. It's very frustrating how this system works. Whenever you sign, I think there's like a 1 in 10 chance or something like that, it seems like, where you send a transfer offer and then all of these other clubs send other transfer offers slightly below or to the same as yours, and you know, it says his form is bad, but as soon as I put in a bid, they have to just, you know, do ridiculous amounts of money there and bids, and I think that he has gone to a different team, so let's check that out. Okay, so we'll have to put in another offer. We'll go up to 2.75, but hopefully they don't, he doesn't accept Zenit. I think it's Zenit who tried to sign him, and look at that, it says his form is bad, but he's very happy, so it's just kind of weird that all of these clubs are coming in for him and that we never have had this problem in there. And I think there's like a 1 in 10 chance that that happens on any given transfer. Let's see, Hamad will be leaving. He is going to Eintracht Frankfurt. That is good. Another bid for Grillitsch for Betis, of course. Okay, they're going to give us 8. I will ask for 12.5. I would want at least that much money for Vargas. He's one of our best players, but we'll ask for 12.5 from Augsburg. I don't know if they'll pay that, but we definitely want to make sure to get money for him. But the good news is that Bremen have accepted 2.75 million for Grillitsch. We're going to give him what he wants and a little bit more just to make sure that he comes to our clubs after interest from big teams like Zenit. I guess we'll give him important first team and we'll give him a 20% goal bonus. I just want to make sure that he accepts that. Good news though, Florian Grillitsch has accepted. We weren't able to get him that cheaply, but he will be coming into the team. In real life, he's coming in the summer, and like I said, he's got 80 potential, and I think he's going to be a good signing. We'll get him straight into some training. So this is the team that we will be playing with. Smolov and Wagner up top, Amiri and Mitchell-Weiser are our attacking midfielders. Grillitsch getting his debut at holding midfield alongside Sebastian Rudy, and a back four of Kajerbek, Sula, Scher, and Toljan with Baumann in goal. And a couple of you guys were asking about the sliders and what difficulty I played on in the comment section. Of course, I am legendary with all 50 sliders. There's nothing that makes them give away penalties just seems to happen in this career mode. It doesn't happen in any of my others, but that's kind of surprising to me. I've never just seen so many penalties in one career mode save, but hopefully we can get this game done against Augsburg. In real life, it was a good victory, and I want to repeat that for sure. So this is Augsburg's team. Not that good. Hinteregger is decent in the defense. Varega's been around forever. Bayer, decent in the midfield. Schmid, our former player. But the main man is Raul Bobadilla up top. He has not been on form this season in real life. He's a decent striker. Augsburg are a decent side. They made it into the Europa League last season, surprisingly. But I just don't think they're good enough here to contest for anything in the Bundesliga. They're just a mid-table side, and they could slip down to relegation, kind of like, I don't know, like Burnley or Bournemouth this season. Stoke, kind of, I guess you could say. Bayer, great tackle from Rudy. Rudy again, the great tackle. He finds Wagner up top. We're looking to counterattack. Smolov goes back through to Wagner. This could be a perfect start. Come on, Sandro. You need to end your goal drought right here. Sandro Wagner does just that. It's a perfect start. We hit Augsburg on the break. Fedor Smolov to Sandro Wagner. And I asked him to prove that he could be into this starting lineup, and he has done everything to do that so far. Wagner with a nicely placed finish to the keeper's left. No way Marvin Hitz was getting to that. I actually don't know if it's Hitz in goal. It doesn't look like him. But, yeah, good goal there from Wagner. Rudy over to Weiser. I like when Weiser gets on the ball. Can he turn inside? Yes, he can. Mitchell Weiser to finish. And it's a good save from Luta, who's the stand-in today. I don't know where Marvin Hitz is. I think he may have gotten a transfer away. Can't quite remember for sure. But that is a good save, even though it was straight at him. Tackle for Mitchell Weiser. Can he get this one over to Wagner? Yes, he can. Wagner cut this back inside. Wagner could get a brace, and he does so. Sandro Wagner, you have been doing so well away at Augsburg. I don't know why I couldn't speak there for a second. But Hoffenheim 2-0 up at Wagner's brace. Honestly, I don't know what I'm saying right now. Wagner scores again. Fake shot inside. That's my favorite little routine there. I do it every time I get on the edge of the box. It's kind of boring. I've been doing it for 2 years now, but it works almost every single time. So 2-0 up. Thanks to Wagner. He's been absolutely great. This winter break must have helped him. Getting inside way too easily here. Augsburg defense is just not good enough. Mitchell Weiser running around them. Wagner, he's on a hat-trick, Sandro Wagner to get his first half hat-trick. No, it's a good save from Luta. And the Augsburg defense, they just let us right in there. Toljan, never been able to dribble around anyone, ever. We whip it in, but they do get that one clear. Kadribek gets that out of there. And now Mitchell Weiser can bring this down. He holds off the defender. Wagner, what am I saying? Smolov. Over here to Rudy. Wagner, get in the center, my dude. Grillitsch, around the corner here for Rudy. Cut it back. And where's Wagner? We want to get him his hat trick, but we also just need to score. Smolov, over here to Grillitsch. Can he get a goal on his debut? Yes, he can. Florian Grillitsch. That was really nice. Great move from Hoffenheim. This is probably the best goal I've ever scored with the team. And it's funny because this is the game that I show you the sliders in so that you know that I'm not cheating. Wow, that was nice on the half volley too. Great move in their 18-yard box. And Augsburg defense has just been so awful. They have not even bothered to step out and challenge any ball. And Florian Grillitsch gets a goal on his debut. And if Wagner gets a hat-trick, it'll be the perfect day. Whoop. Oh, Rudy getting it through here to Wagner. Can he get his hat-trick? Sandro Wagner, oh, the angle's all wrong. And can't quite get it over the line for his third goal of the match. But let's be honest, 2 goals is quite good still for him, considering that he's had such a poor spell out of the starting lineup. So that's the match, a 3-0 victory. Augsburg were awful today. Their defense was just terrible. They just let us right in every single time. A great performance from Sandro Wagner up top. Grillitsch getting a goal on his debut, and I can't really think of any way to make this game better other than Sandro Wagner getting his hat-trick, but that's okay. We did quite well today, and I'm very pleased with that performance. Now let's get on to some transfers. Okay, guys, so Leipzig, as we expected at the beginning of the season, are down near the relegation zone, but in their season in real life, they're obviously doing quite well. So maybe we can look to get some of their players who have had upgrades since this game. So I'm thinking like Emil Forsberg, maybe we could sign him up. I don't know. We'll scout him and see if we can do a switch with Vargas. Nobody going up in training, which is a little bit disappointing, but all the players are growing decently. Looks like he's valued at 10 million, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and look to put in Vargas for this deal. We'll see if that works. If not, we might have to offer a little bit of cash that we get from the Shalai deal that goes through hopefully quite soon. And Emil Forsberg, they want a little bit of money for, so we will throw in... We'll throw in Vargas plus... No, that's not what I meant to do. Vargas plus 2. For right now, we'll just kind of lowball him up there. He would probably only want 55,000 per week, so that would be manageable, and he would be a very good player contending for those starting spots. Let's see, we do actually play Leipzig next, and they have accepted it. Now, Marco Marin they're not interested in, but 2 million plus Vargas here to Leipzig for Emil Forsberg. Now, I think this is a great bit of business here. We'll hopefully get him in. He only wants 50,000 a week. That can be done. 3 years. We'll go. We don't need to offer him a squad role if we don't have to. 10% goal bonus to sweeten it up, and maybe Emil Forsberg could sign. And he's declined. He wants more money, so we will go in with 53.5, and we will give him important first team player, 3 years, 10%. He should sign that one. That's quite a bit of an improved contract there. Sometimes when you don't give them a squad role, they will ask for more money in kind of a surreptitious way. But he's accepted. Vargas is going the other way, unfortunately, but I think we're getting just as good a player back in return for him. And Emil Forsberg, welcome to the team. Now, I know, hopefully this doesn't seem like such generic signing to you guys, but I've never seen anybody use him. I think it'll be kind of fun. Let's see what he's rated. 79. He's got 4-star skills, 25 years old, can play at left mid and cam, and he is just such a good player. He's been so pivotal to Leipzig's success in real life, and I think he will be a great player. Now, Terracino and Atik and Hamad and Shalai are all players that we're looking to leave in this window, but I actually think I'm going to go ahead and throw... I don't know, though. This is a tough one. I think I'll put him in straight into the starting lineup. Visor will go on the right, and I think I'll drop Amiri back into holding mid. I'm not too sure about that one quite yet, but we'll have to remember that Rudy is leaving at the end of the year, so that frees up another center midfielder spot. Alright, so Red Bull Leipzig, Rasenballsport Leipzig, as they are actually called, we will be playing them today. They're in the relegation playoff spot right now. Darmstadt and Mainz are below them in the table, and I'm very interested to see what sort of a side they've put out. Yeah, they've obviously been great this season. Fast attacking play with young players. It's just so nice to see in the game. And of course there is that stigma attached to them because they are a Red Bull team. And yeah, you know, you gotta be a little questioning about that, but in German football there's quite a lot of that, and I hate to say it, but Hoffenheim are the next team right down that list. I'm glad that Leipzig got promoted because that takes everything off of Hoffenheim. Nobody cares about Hoffenheim anymore because Leipzig is the new thing, and Leipzig is succeeding this season too, which means that Hoffenheim's success is slightly tainted by that, but who cares? Who cares? The important thing is that we're doing well, and in this series we're doing even better than in real life, so looks like we can be good. That's a good sentence. Just say random stuff, you know. Viewers like that, right? Okay, so this is their team. They have Teodosic up top. Just gonna give that a wild go. Teodosic up top with Timo Werner and Dominic Kaiser on the right, Ilsanker in the middle, Klostermann, who was the go-to German right back last year, not so great this year. And yeah, it seems like basically the same team they have in real life. Forsberg is getting his debut against his former team. I mean, yeah, that's not that fair. And we've also rotated a bit with Vogt and Hubner coming in because Leipzig are a team near the bottom, and we did beat Augsburg by quite a few goals away from home. So I'm hoping we can do the same with a slightly rotated side at Leipzig. So come on, Hoffenheim, let's get another 3 points and make sure that we get into the Champions League next year. Teodosic. Oh no, they're through already. How has this happened? Timo Werner looks like he will score. We get an early goal in the first game. We concede an early goal in the second one. And that does not look good for Hubner because I think that was his fault. Let's look at the replay here. Yeah, Hubner just not tracking his man. He's just not facing him, and all of a sudden he's gone. Schula maybe could have done a bit better to help him out, but not a great start at all to this game. Uh-oh, that's not good. Not good there from Hubner. Not good from Hubner. And, oh, Baumann again. Hubner gives it away off a goal kick, and they almost score again. Alright, so halftime, guys. Not a good half at all. We have been outclassed by Leipzig, who are in the relegation playoff space. Need I remind you there. They have had 5 shots to on target, but we've had the majority of possession. We just haven't really been able to create anything, and if Ut and Wagner don't step it up, I will be bringing on Smolov And just take both of them off. Put on, I don't know, Vargas. He's not here anymore. Damn it. Oh, no way. No way is this happening. Offside. Good news, because that was just a big cluster at the corner. And Kachar, we're lucky that he did not score there, but not looking good. Tolyan, not good enough, not good clearance, and Ilsanker. We're so lucky that these are not going in, but Leipzig have been by far the better team today. Oh, here's Vargas. This is just wrong. This is just wrong. Ugh. Baumann makes the save. That makes me so mad. If Vargas scores against us, Forsberg has to score against them. That's a great pass out. Kajur back. Just take somebody out. Just take somebody out. I'm just going to take someone out and get a red card. Wow. I hate it when winning streaks come to an end, but awful. And Teodorczyk on his debut gets a goal. Good for him. Wanted somebody that we were looking to sign. Well, he's found a home. Teodorczyk. I just don't know what to do with that RCYZK or whatever. I get up to Theodore and then I'm like, oh wait, I have no idea what to do there. But we're gonna lose, unfortunately, to Leipzig. No shame in doing that. We lost in real life to Leipzig. Our 7-game winning streak comes to an end at the hands of Leipzig, and I have to say, this was on me. We were totally awful today. I should not have ever decided to put out a rotated team. And Hubner, man, you're not helping your case at all. Because when Sula leaves, that's going to open up some spots. And, well, after that performance, Hubner won't be getting any nets. Alright, guys, but that's going to bring today's episode to a close. As we look at the league table, we have dropped in the 3rd, behind Bayern Munich on goal difference, and Leipzig, with their win over us, have moved up to 12th. And Gladbach have dropped into the relegation zone. Not good this year in FIFA or in real life, and I don't know. I'd like to talk about Gladbach at some point with someone, and all the Bundesliga teams really this year. What's going on in the Bundesliga? Maybe that could be an episode. If you want to see that, leave a like. If you don't want to see that, also leave a like. Just leave a like, okay? Calm down. Bye.